Sometimes I zoom out far enough that my worries lose their shape. Problems feel smaller from a distance, like light scattered in space. I think about how big it all is, how little I actually control. Funny how that realization finally lets my shoulders go. I don't feel lost in the vastness, I feel relieved by the scale. No pressure to be everything, just something that inhales. Yeah. Days feel heavy when I center myself, nights feel lighter when I expand. Like the mind needs open skies to really understand. I stop fighting unanswered questions, stop needing a final frame. Some peace lives in orbit, not landing anywhere the same. I'm floating between thoughts, not falling, not tied, just drifting in a space where the noise can't survive. I'm floating between thoughts, letting time dissolve. I don't need a reason, I don't need to resolve. I don't need a reason, I don't need to resolve. I don't need to resolve. I've had nights when my head felt infinite, ideas stretching wide, not overwhelming, just open, like there's room to breathe inside. People feeling small, like it makes their life less real. But small moments still matter, they're just easier to feel. I don't chase importance anymore, I chase awareness, being present in the moment without ranking or comparison. Some clarity comes when you stop zooming in on every minor flaw. When you see the bigger pattern, you forgive yourself a lot. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs, just that lifted sense of view, where thoughts slow down and spread out till they don't feel sharp or cruel. I'm floating. I think about time like starlight, already gone, still reaching us. Past moments still influencing who we are and who we trust. I don't regret old versions of me, they were signals, not mistakes. Information sent forward, so I could adjust my way. I don't need the universe to answer why things happen how they did. Sometimes a lesson is perspective, not the meaning you insist. When you stop demanding purpose, you start noticing peace, like existing is enough without having to achieve. I'm not drifting to disappear, I'm drifting to feel alive. Some calm comes from realizing you don't have to grip time. I'm floating between thoughts, not falling, not tied, just drifting in a space where the noise can't survive. I'm floating between thoughts, letting time dissolve. I don't need a reason, I don't need to resolve. I don't need a reason, I don't need to resolve. I don't need to resolve. Some answers aren't down here, they're felt. When you look wide enough to stop asking.
to grip every thought tight, like if I let go, I lose control. Now I watch ideas soften when I don't put them on patrol. Pressure used to sharpen everything, turn moments into edges. Now I let things melt naturally, till nothing feels defensive. Same room, same night, same beat, but my head in a different state. I don't rush clarity anymore, I let it marinate. I think about how much I used to push, like effort was the answer. Now I see how often force just adds unnecessary friction. Some thoughts don't want solutions, they want temperature change. When the heat drops low enough, they rearrange. I don't interrupt the process, I sit where the feeling lands. Let the bass loop do its thing, let the mind loosen its hand. Let it melt, don't force it, let it slide, let it roll. I don't wrestle with my thoughts, I let them fold. Let it melt, don't force it, same pace, same zone. Everything feel clearer when I leave it alone. I think about the days I stayed tense for things that never happened. All that energy spent guarding nothing that was actually attacking. Funny how the body remembers even when the mind lets go. That's why I move slower now, give the system time to know. Some nights feel like rewinding tape, not to regret, just observe. Seeing patterns I couldn't see when everything felt urgent. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that soften filter mode, where problems lose their sharp corners and emotions change code. I don't disappear when I drift like this, I feel more aligned, like I'm finally moving at the speed of my own mind. I don't chase motivation anymore, I wait till it shows up calm. Some drive feels better when it doesn't feel alarmed. Let it melt, don't force it, let it breathe, let it in. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in. Then extend, let it melt. Did it stand there? I found my number, found a star when let it melt, let it melt. No, let it know, let it know. Yeah. At some point the beat stops feeling separate from the room, from the thought. Everything blurs into one motion that doesn't ask to be caught. I remember when I needed proof that I was doing something right. Now I trust the internal quiet more than external light. I don't need progress every hour, I need consistency and calm. Some growth doesn't look impressive, it just feels sustainable long term. I think about the people who mistake intensity for direction, running fast in tight circles, calling it progression. I don't envy loud lives anymore, I value spacious ones, where the mind has room to wander without pulling a gun on itself. The melt isn't weakness, it's pressure finally releasing, like shoulders dropping on their own without you consciously noticing. I don't numb out, I tune down. Big difference, one avoid, the other listens. If tomorrow needs structure again, I'll step back into that role. Right now I let the G-funk ride and let my thoughts lose control. Gently, yeah. Think about choices I didn't take, not with regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how different things will feel if I turn left instead of following the crowd quietly.
Some doors close without drama, no arguments, no goodbye. Life just kept moving forward and I didn't stop to ask why. Back then I thought hesitation meant weakness, now I see it was instinct. Some moves don't feel right at the time, but make sense in hindsight. I used to judge myself harshly for not knowing what I know now. Funny how unfair that logic is, expecting clarity without the map. I don't punish old versions of me anymore, they were working with limited light, trying to do the best they could in moments that felt tight. I'm looking back without pain, without rewriting the pain. I don't need to be perfect then to be okay now. I'm looking back without pain, letting memories change. I don't fight what already passed, I let it settle down. Some regrets feel lighter with time, others just change shape. They stop hurting and start teaching if you let them stay. I think about people I disappointed, mostly by not being ready. Not because I didn't care, but because I didn't know how to steady. I used to confuse pressure with purpose, like stress meant progress. Now I see how many mistakes came from moving without rest. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that soften reflection. Stay where self-judgment fades, back in perspective takes its place. I don't rewrite history to feel better, I read it slower instead. Some understanding needs patience before it sinks in your head. I've learned forgiving yourself doesn't erase responsibility, it just lets you move forward without carrying hostility. I'm looking back without blame, letting the moment explain. I don't hold on to old weight, I let it fall away. I'm looking back without blame, no replaying the shame. I don't rush self-forgiveness, I let it come natural. At some point the memories stop lining up and start overlapping. Different years, same feeling, like patterns repeating. I notice how often I chose safety when I should've chosen honesty. Not because I was afraid of failing, but afraid of being seen completely. I don't beat myself up for that anymore, I see where it came from. Protection sometimes looks like avoidance till you learn a better language for it. I think about how much energy I spent trying to look like I knew what I was doing, when most of life was in bad possession and nobody really had a script. Some lessons didn't stick the first time, they needed repetition. That's not failure, that's just how humans listen. I don't rush closure on my past, I don't force a clean ending. Some chapters stay open so you can revisit them gently. If tomorrow asks more from me, I'll show up more aware, because tonight I let myself look back without turning it into a trial. I don't need to be proud of every step to respect the distance I've come. Some growth happens quietly when you stop running from where you're from. I'm looking back without pain, without rewriting the pain. I don't need to be perfect to be okay now. I'm looking back without pain, letting memories change. I don't fight what already passed, I let it settle down.
Sun hit different through the blinds. No rush today, I got time. Phone buzz once, I let it sit.
Nothing urgent, nothing I miss. I don't wake up trying to win. I don't wake up trying to feel decent. Some days don't ask for ambition, they ask for patience. I move slower when the lights out. Faster thoughts don't mean clear ones. I let the day introduce itself before I decide what it wants. World still out outside my lane, everybody chasing something. I'm not against it, I'm just not in. I let my pace stay comfortable. Let the day slide, I don't fight the time. Everything don't need a plan, everything will be fine. Let the day slide, I don't push the line. I'm not lost, I'm not behind. I'm just letting the day slide. I don't fight the time. Everything don't need a plan. Everything will be fine. I've had days where I forced momentum, trying to feel productive. Ended up more tired than needed for results that meant nothing. This kind of calm feels earned now. Not lazy, just aware. I don't know speed to anyone. I move when I'm ready there. Some thoughts only show up daytime when the mind ain't in defense. Not deep, not heavy, just common sense. I don't overthink the future, I don't replay the past. I exist in the middle space where things don't ask much back. Sun's still up, nothing changing, that's fine with me. Not every moment needs meaning, some just need to be. I think better when I'm not trying, ideas float and land. You don't force good thoughts, you give them room to stand. If tomorrow comes with pressure, I deal with it when it arrives. Right now feels balanced enough to just stay alive. This isn't escape or avoidance, it's knowing when to rest. Some clarity comes midday when the mind's less stressed. The day slide, I don't fight the time. Everything don't need a plan, everything will be fine. Let the day slide, I don't push the line. I'm not lost, I'm not behind. I'm just letting the day slide. Not every day needs fire, some days just need space and sunlight.
Didn't hurt all at once, it faded uneven like something heavy slowly loosening its grip. I stopped checking my phone, not because I was strong, just because the hope finally got tired. I replayed everything enough times that it lost its sharp edges. What stayed wasn't anger, just a silence where you were. I don't hate you, I don't miss you the same. Some feelings change shape when you let them stay. I used to wonder what went wrong, now I see what just ended. Not everything breaks loud, some things quietly finish. After it stopped hurting, I finally felt it. Not pain, not love, the space where it lived. After it stopped hurting, I could breathe again. Not because it was easy, but because it was done. I've learned heartbreak doesn't scream forever. It gets tired like everything else. One day it just sits next to you without asking to be felt. I don't romanticize the sadness, I respect what it taught me. That attachment feels different when you stop forcing the memory. Some nights feel hazy in my head, thoughts slower, edges soft. Not trying to forget you, just letting the weight come off. I forgive myself for staying longer than I should have. I was hoping love could grow without matching effort. I don't regret caring deeply, I regret ignoring myself. But regret don't live here anymore, just understanding nothing else. I don't need closure from you, I found it in time. Watching feelings change without fighting the decline. Some love teaches you how to hold, some teaches you how to let go. Both leave marks just in different tones. I'm not broken by what we were, I'm shaped by what I learned. Some people pass through your life to show you what you deserve. If I seem distant now, it's not bitterness, it's just me being careful with what I let in next. I carry the memory lighter like it lost its claim. It's still there, just no longer in the way. After it stopped hurting, I finally felt it. Not pain, not love, just space where it lived. Healing isn't loud. Sometimes it's just realizing you can sit with the memory without it sitting on you. Miles pass faster than my thoughts tonight. Hands steady, eyes low on the light. Same route I've taken too many times, but my head always finds new lines. City breathing through open lanes, everything familiar, nothing the same. I don't drive to get nowhere fast, I drive so the noise can fall back. Thoughts circle like they know the road, come back around till they say what they want. Some ideas need repetition before they finally feel honest. I'm not running from where I'm at, I'm letting distance do the math. Movement don't mean escape, sometimes it's how you stay intact. Hey, 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 hey. Miles before the thought, in same road, new perspective. I don't rush what comes to mind, I let it loop till it connects. Miles before the thought ends, I stay rolling, I stay present. I don't fade into the night, I just move inside it. I've had nights where my head felt stuck, like the same worries circling up. This drive taught me patience. Some answers don't hit on the first run. I don't force conclusions anymore, I let ideas wear themselves out. What survives the repetition, usually worth keeping around. Smoking my head, not my lungs, just a hazy focus state where details blur at the edges and then the truth gets time to wait. People think clarity comes quick, like a switch you flip and done, but mine comes gradual, 1 mile at a time. Slow burn, burn. Same songs on repeat tonight, but I hear them different now. Funny how repetition changes meaning over time. I think about who I've been and who I'm still becoming. Not stressed about the gap between, just letting the process keep running. I don't need the destination to justify the ride. Some growth happens mid-journey when you stop asking why. If the world feels heavy daytime, I give me space to think. Not hiding, not escaping, just letting thoughts finish their drink. Miles before the thought, and same road, new perspective. I don't rush what comes to mind, I let it loop till it connects. Miles before the thought ends, I stay rolling, I stay present. I don't disappear in the dark, I just move inside it. Some thoughts don't need answers, they just need time. And a little distance.
Most people move on impulse, yeah. I calculate. Silence isn't empty, it's loaded. If I say less now, it's on purpose. I've learned distance sharpens focus. Too close, everything feels loud. Step back, patterns show themselves. That's how I out now. I don't need intensity, I need control. Calm lasts longer than emotional. Cold enough to think, cold enough to think, cold enough to think, cold enough to think. So, yeah. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that detach state. Where emotions don't dry, they navigate. I don't rush decisions, I let them age. Time exposes weakness, patience reveals shape. If I don't respond, don't assume delay. Sometimes not moving is the play. Cold enough to think, cold enough to think, cold enough to think, cold enough to think. Yeah. Didn't notice when the clock stopped meaning anything. At some point the minutes stopped asking any questions. I don't stay the same, but my head kept moving like I was pacing back and forth, stretching. I used to check the time every few minutes. Now I let it pass without commentary. Funny how silence starts feeling full when you start feeling it deliberately. I think about conversations I never finished. Now we regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how many versions of us how you've could have this from undecision quietly. And night doesn't rush me like the day does. It doesn't itch my productivity. It just sits still wide and open, like keep whatever pace you need. I don't feel stuck when nothing happens. I feel relieved, like the pressure to perform finally stepped out to breathe. I was slipped, I didn't know it. I ain't staying loose, I stay focused. Nothing but nothing loud, just thoughts drifting in and loud. I was slipped, I didn't know it. No destination, no closure. I let the night stretch fall, let the meaning show in time. Some memories come back half formed, not sharp, just present. Like background noise from another room. You don't mute it, you just listen. I think about who I was when everything felt urgent, like every choice needed a payoff. I move like time isn't chasing me, and somehow that takes the edge off. I've learned not every thought is a problem. Someone just passing weather. When you start reacting immediately, they rearrange themselves better. Smoking the mind out the lungs that slow down perception. Our details blur but patterns show. And nothing needs correction. I don't disappear when I drift this way. I actually feel more intact. Like parts of me, I stay quiet all day. I didn't get a chance to talk back. I don't force conclusions anymore, or let ideas age. Some clarity only shows up when you give it enough space. House lit, I didn't notice. Same seat, never focus. Everything so down and out. For my thoughts to catch up, yeah. House lit, I didn't notice. I don't wish what this moment is. I bend and I do what it just is. Then my head exists. At some point, the music blended into the room. No background, not foreground, just stay. Like the thoughts in my head, not loud enough to interrupt, not quiet enough to ignore. I think about how much I used to resist the state, like stillness, when I was falling behind. Now I see how much clarity lives here when no one's asking for your none. I recall mistakes without attacking myself, just observing, trying to understand the version of me that thought that choice made sense then. I don't want skilling anymore, I don't want growth. Some things settle naturally when you start shaking up. That ages in confusion, it's just less sharp edges. Like the mind starts cutting itself on unnecessary tension. If tomorrow asks for effort again, I'll show up when it arrives. Right now feels like maintenance, keeping the inner noise alive, pretend to. I let the night keep looping, same thoughts, different angles, until they lose their urgency and just become information.
It didn't hurt all at once. It faded uneven like something heavy, slowly loosening its grip. I stopped checking my phone, not because I was strong, just because the hope finally got tired. I replayed everything enough times that it lost its sharp edges. What stayed wasn't the anger, just the silence where you were. I don't hate you, I don't miss you the same. Some feelings change shape when you let them stay. I used to wonder what went wrong, now I see what just ended. Not everything breaks love, something's quietly finished. After it stopped hurting, I finally felt it. Not pain, not love, just space where it lived. After it stopped hurting, I could breathe again. Not because it was easy, but because it was done. I learned heartbreak doesn't scream forever, it gets tired like everything else. One day it just sits next to you without asking to be felt. I don't romanticize the sadness, I respect what it taught me. That attachment feels different when you stop forcing the memories. Some nights feel hazy in my head, thoughts slower, edges soft. Not trying to forget you, just letting the weight come off. I forgive myself for staying longer than I should have. I was hoping love could grow without matching effort. I don't regret caring deeply, I regret ignoring myself. But regret don't live here anymore, just understanding nothing else.
without fighting the decline. Some love teaches you how to hold, some teaches you how to let go. Both leave marks, just in different tones. I'm not broken by what we were, I'm shaped by what I learned. Some people pass through your life to show you what you deserve. If I seem distant now, it's not bitterness, it's just me being careful with what I let in next. I carry the memory lighter like it lost its claim. It's still there, just no longer in the way. After it stopped hurting, I finally felt it. Not pain, not love, just space where it lives.
Healing isn't loud. Sometimes it's just realizing you can sit with the memory without it sitting on you. Healing isn't on you. Sometimes it's just realizing you can sit with the memory without it sitting on you. Yeah.
Some feelings don't hit hard, they just sit, take space. Like a weight you stop noticing till you try to move your pace. I've carried blues in quiet ways, never loud, never shown. They follow me through normal days, like a shadow that feels known. I don't drown in what I feel, I let it rest where it lands. Some pain ain't asking for fixing, it just wants to be understood. People think strength is moving on, like nothing ever stayed. But strength is waking up again with the same weight, and not letting it change you. These blues sit longer than the night, they don't fade when the sun rises. I don't fight them, I don't run, I let them walk till they done. These blues sit longer than the night, but they don't own my life. I move slow, I stay true, that's how I live with the blues. I've had days where my head felt thick, thoughts moving like syrup slow. Not lost, not broken, just processing things I never let go. Routine helps me stay grounded, same hours, same quiet space. That's when feelings finally speak, without screaming in my face. I don't glorify the heaviness, I just respect where it came from. Every scar carries information, if you give it time to talk some. I've learned rushing healing just teaches pain new hiding spots. So I slow everything down, let it surface, let it stop. I look back without anger, just recognition in my eyes. I see a man doing his best with limited tools at the time. I don't hate who I used to be, I don't wish I could erase
That version of me survived things I now only analyze. The blues taught me patience, taught me not to fake life. Some days are meant to feel good, they're meant to feel honest. I don't need constant peace, I need balance, I need truth. And the truth is some days feel heavy even when you're doing everything right. These blues sit longer than the night, they don't fade when the sun rises. I don't fight them, I don't run, I let them walk till they done. These blues sit longer than the night, but they don't own my life. I move slow, I stay true, that's how I live with the blues. Some pain doesn't leave, it just teaches you how to move with it. Sometimes I zoom out far enough that my worries lose their shape. Problems feel smaller from a distance, like lights scattered in space. I think about how big it all is, how little I actually control. Funny how that realization finally lets my shoulders go. I don't feel lost in the vastness, I feel relieved by the scale. No pressure to be everything, just something that inhales. Days feel heavy when I center myself, nights feel lighter when I expand. Like the mind needs open skies to really understand. I stop fighting unanswered questions, stop needing a final frame. Some peace lives in orbit, not landing anywhere the same. I'm floating between thoughts, not falling, not tired, just drifting into space where the noise can't survive. I'm floating between thoughts, letting time dissolve. I don't need a reason, I don't need a result. I've had nights where my head felt infinite, ideas stretching wide, not overwhelming, just open, like there's room to breathe inside. People fear feeling small, like it makes their life less real, but small moments still matter, they're just easier to feel, yeah. I don't chase importance anymore, I chase awareness, being present in the moment without ranking or comparison. Some clarity comes when you stop zooming in on every minor flaw. When you see the bigger pattern, you forgive yourself a lot. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs, just that lifted sense of view, where thoughts slow down and spread out till they don't feel sharp or cruel, yeah. I think about time like starlight, already gone, still reaching us. Past moments still influencing who we are and who we trust. I don't regret old versions of me, they were signals, not mistakes. Information I could adjust my way. I don't need the universe to answer why things happen how they did. Sometimes the lesson is perspective, not the meaning you insist. When you stop demanding purpose, you start noticing peace. Like existing is enough without having to achieve it. I'm not drifting to disappear, I'm drifting to feel alive. Some calm comes from realizing you don't have to grip time. I'm floating between thoughts, not falling, not dying, just drifting into space where the noise can't survive. I'm floating between thoughts, letting time dissolve. I don't need a reason, I don't need a result. Some answers aren't down here, they're felt when you look wide enough to stop asking.
Sun hitting different through the blinds. No rush today, I got time. Phone buzz once, I let it sit. Nothing urgent, nothing I miss. I don't wake up tryna win, I just wake up tryna feel decent. Some days don't ask for I'm decent, they ask for patience. I move slower when the lights out. Faster thoughts don't mean clear ones. I let the day introduce itself before I decide what it wants. The world's still loud outside my lane, everybody chasing something. I'm not against it, I'm just not in. I let my pace stay comfortable, let the day slide. I don't fight the time, everything don't need a plan, everything will be fine. Let the day slide, I don't push the line. I'm not lost, I'm not behind, I'm just letting the day slide. I've had days where I forced momentum, trying to feel productive. Ended up more tired than needed for results that meant nothing. This kind of calm feels earned out, not lazy, just aware. I don't owe speed to anyone, I move when I'm ready there. Some thoughts only show up daytime, when the mind ain't in defense. Not deep, not heavy, just calm in a sense. I don't overthink the future, I don't replay the past. I exist in the middle space where things don't ask much back. Sun still up, nothing changed, and that's fine with me. Not every moment needs meaning, some just need to be. I think better when I'm not trying, ideas float and land. You don't force good thoughts, you give them room to stand. If tomorrow comes with pressure, I'll deal with it when it arrives. Right now feels balanced enough to just stay alive. This isn't escape or avoidance, it's knowing when to rest. Some clarity comes midday when the mind's less stressed. Let the day slide, I don't fight the time, everything don't need a plan, everything will be fine. slide, I don't push the line, I'm not lost, I'm not behind, I'm just letting the day slide.
Not every day needs fire. Some days just need space, sunlight.
Low lights make the room feel honest. Nothing shiny, nothing forced. I don't need the moment louder, I let the quiet run its course. Thoughts move slow like jazz notes, not straight lines, more like curves. You don't rush what wants to settle, you let it land when it deserves. I've learned patience from this pace, how swing works between the hits. Space between the sounds matter. Sing with words, sing with intent. I don't chase clarity sharp, I like it warm, I like it round. Some truth come dressed in nuance when you stop breaking it down. Everybody rushing statements, trying to sound definitive. I'm comfortable with maybe, that's where the real thinking lies, yeah. Low lights, long thoughts, let the night talk soft. I don't rush what I feel, I let it swing, let it drift. Low lights, long thoughts, everything slows when it all. I'm not lost in the smoke, I'm just hearing things clear. Jazz taught me timing matters more than volume ever could. Knowing when to step back is part of sounding good. Life feels the same when you listen. Too much noise ruins the phrase. Some days need room to breathe, not everything needs to be said. I've had moments where my head felt crowded. This sound thins it out, not erasing what's there, just letting thoughts sort themselves out. I don't glorify confusion, I respect this role. Some understanding only comes when you stop trying to control. The haze ain't hiding anything, it just softens the edge, lets me look at my own life without standing on defense. Same corner table, different night, same calm. Familiar sounds keep me grounded, like knowing where you belong. I don't need answers tonight, I don't need the point to show. Some meaning lives in the listening, not the conclusion you wrote. I think better when I'm not proving, not selling, not explaining, just letting thoughts exist without grading or naming. If tomorrow brings pressure again, I'll meet it how I always do. But right now this pace feels right, like nothing left to prove. Low lights, long thoughts, let the night talk soft. I don't rush what I feel, I let it swing, let it drift. Low lights, long thoughts, everything slows when it all. I'm not lost in the smoke, I'm just hearing things clearer. Some music isn't meant to wake you up, it's meant to slow you down, enough to hear yourself. Low lights make the room feel honest. Nothing shiny, nothing forced. I don't need the moment louder. I let the quiet run its course. Thoughts move slow like jazz notes. Not straight lines, more like curves. You don't rush what wants to settle. You let it land when it deserves. I learned patience from this pace. How swing works between the hits. Space between the sounds matter. Same with words, same with intent. I don't chase clarity sharp. I like it warm, I like it round. Some truth come dressed in nuance when you stop breaking it down. Everybody rushing statements, trying to sound definitive. I'm comfortable with maybe. That's where the real thinking lives. Low lights, long thoughts. Let the night talk soft. I don't rush what I feel. I let it swing, let it drift. Low lights, long thoughts. Everything slows when it all. I'm not lost in the smoke. I'm just hearing things clearer. I'm just hearing things clearer. Jazz taught me timing matters, yeah, more than volume ever could. Knowing when to step back, yeah, is part of sounding good, yeah. Life feel the same when you listen, yeah. Too much noise ruins the phrase. Some days need room to breathe, yeah. Not everything needs to be said, yeah. I've had moments where my head felt crowded. This sound thins it out. Not erasing what's there, just letting thoughts sort themselves out. I don't glorify confusion, I respect its role. Some understanding only comes when you stop trying to control. The haze ain't hiding anything, it just softens the edge. Lets me look at my own life without standing on defense. Same seat, same corner table. Different nights, same calm. Familiar sounds keep me grounded, like knowing where you belong, yeah. I don't need answers tonight. I don't need the point to show. Some meaning lies in the listening, not the conclusion you wrote. I think better when I'm not proving, not selling, not explaining. Just letting thoughts exist without grading or naming. If tomorrow brings pressure again, I'll meet it how I always do. But right now this pace feels right, like nothing left to prove, yeah. Low lights, long thoughts. Let the night talk soft. I don't rush what I feel. I let it swing, let it drift. Low lights, long thoughts. Everything slows when it all. I'm not lost in the smoke. I'm just hearing things clearer. I'm just hearing things clearer. Some music isn't meant to wake you up. It's meant to slow you down enough to hear yourself.
Didn't notice when the clock stopped meaning anything. At some point a minute stopped asking me questions. Won't stay the same but my head kept moving, like thoughts pacing back and forth, stretching. I used to check the time every few minutes. Now I let it pass without commentary. Funny how silence starts feeling full when you stop feeling it deliberately. I think about conversations I never finished, now with regret, more like curiosity. Wonder how many versions of my life could exist from one decision quietly. The night doesn't rush me like the day does. It doesn't expect productivity. It just sits there wide and open, like take whatever pace you need. I don't feel stuck when nothing happens. I feel relieved, like the pressure to perform finally stepped out to breathe. Hours slip, I didn't notice. Mind stay loose, I stay focused. Nothing pulling, nothing loud, just thoughts drifting in and out. Hours slip, I didn't notice. No destination, no closure. I let the night stretch wide, let the meaning show in time. Some memories come back half formed, not sharp, just present. Like background noise from another room, you don't mute it, you just listen. I think about who I was when everything felt urgent, like every choice needed a payoff. Now I move like time isn't chasing me, and somehow that takes the edge off. I've learned every thought is a problem. Some are just passing weather when you stop reacting immediately. They rearrange themselves better, smoke in the mind, not the lung. That slowed down perception, where details blur but patterns show, and nothing needs correction. I don't disappear when I drift this way. I actually feel more intact, like parts of me that stay quiet all day. Finally get a chance to talk back, I don't force conclusions anymore. I let ideas age, some clarity only shows up when you give it enough space. Hours slip, I didn't notice. Same seat, different focus. Everything slowed down enough for my thoughts to catch up. Hours slip, I didn't notice. I don't rush what this moment is. I let the night do what it does, and let my head exist. At some point the music blended into the room, not background, not foreground, just there. Like the thoughts in my head, not loud enough to interrupt, not quiet enough to ignore. I think about how much I used to resist this state, like stillness meant I was falling behind. Now I see how much clarity lies here when no one's asking for your time. I replay mistakes without attacking myself, just observing, trying to understand the version of me that thought that choice made sense. Then I don't rush healing anymore, I don't rush growth. Some things settle naturally when you stop shaking them up. The haze isn't confusion, it's just less sharp edges, like the mind stops cutting itself on unnecessary tension. If tomorrow asks for effort again, I show up when it arrives. Right now it feels like maintenance, it's keeping the inner noise alive, but gentle, gentle, gentle. I let the night keep looping, same thoughts, different angles, till they lose their urgency and just become information. Hours slip, I didn't notice.
Every thought tight, like if I let go, I lose control. Now I watch ideas soften when I don't put them on patrol. Pressure used to sharpen everything, turn moments into edges. Now I let things melt naturally, till nothing feels defensive. Same room, same night, same beat, but my head in a different state. I don't rush clarity anymore, let it marinate. I think about how much I used to push, like effort was the answer. Now I see how often force just adds unnecessary friction. Some thoughts don't want solutions, they want temper to change. When the heat drops low enough, they rearrange. I don't interrupt the process, I sit where the feeling lands. Let the bass loop do its thing, let the mind loosen its hand. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it slide, let it roll. I don't wrestle with my thoughts, I let them fold. Let it melt, don't force it. Same pace, same zone. Everything feel clearer when I leave it alone. I think about the days I stayed tense for things that never happened. All that energy spent guarding nothing that was actually attacking. Funny how the body remembers, even when the mind lets go. That's why I move slower now, give the system time to know. Some nights feel like rewinding tape, not to regret, just observe. Seeing patterns I couldn't see when everything felt urgent. Smoke in the mind, not the lungs that soften filter mode, where problems lose their sharp corners and emotions change code. I don't disappear when I drift like this, I feel more aligned, like I'm finally moving at the speed of my own mind. I don't chase motivation anymore, I wait till it shows up calm. Some drive feels better when it doesn't feel alarmed. Let it breathe, let it bend. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in and let it extend. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it breathe, let it bend. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in. Let it melt, don't force it. Let it breathe, let it bend. I don't push the moment forward, I let it in. Let it melt, don't let it melt, don't force it. At some point the beat stops feeling separate from the room, from the thought. Everything blurs into one motion that doesn't ask to be caught. I remember when I needed proof that I was doing something right. Now I trust the internal quiet more than external light. I don't need progress every hour, I need consistency and calm. Some growth doesn't look impressive, it just feels sustainable long term. I think about the people who mistake intensity for direction, running fast in tight circles, calling it progression. I don't envy loud lies anymore, I value spacious ones, with a mind has room to wander without pulling a gun on itself. The melt isn't weakness, it's pressure finally releasing, like shoulders dropping on their own without you consciously noticing. I don't numb out, I tune down, big difference. One avoids, the other listens. If tomorrow needs structure again, I'll step back into that role. Right now I let the G-funk ride and let my thoughts lose control. Let it melt, don't force it.